Welcome back to Bet Your Happy Hour. I'm Joe.
And I'm Serena.
And we are here today with the lovely couple, Grant and Juliana. Welcome back to Bet Your Happy Hour, guys.
Thanks for having us.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. Juliana, Boston lost yesterday to the Knicks. How do you feel about that?
It's fine. We'll get them on Wednesday.
We'll see.
Just win them all.
You know what? I actually just saw Joey, like a TikTok or a reel popped up, and they asked him who he thought was going to win the Stanley Cup this year, and he said Toronto Maple Leafs, which is a crazy answer.
Different sport, though. We are talking about a different sport. We were talking about basketball, but that's okay.
Well, you know what?
Was it the Crown of what? That's a team?
The Toronto Maple Leafs, which is our hockey team in Toronto.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, cool. All right.
All right, this is going to get confusing for the listener because we're just jumping. We're jumping sports, countries. Okay. Last time we talked to you guys was after AFR. What's new? How was those few days after AFR? How was everything?
Yeah. I mean, we take everything in stride. We're just living life. We haven't really even discussed it, or I mean, we discussed it, but we haven't really been worried about it. We just been enjoying time with family. We got some big travel coming up, and yeah, just enjoying life. So everything's good on our end.
Yeah, just taking it like one day at a time, honestly. You know, it feels like that was a lifetime ago, honestly. There's just been so much happening, and like we've been doing so much that it feels like truly it was like 5,000 years ago.
Yeah, it's definitely like a very hectic season of life. I can't even imagine. Where are you guys calling in from today? You're separately.
Yeah, I'm in Boston and he's in Houston. He's going out to LA for a little bit and then popping into Spain, and then he's coming back to Boston.
Oh,
awesome. Yeah.
What are you going to Spain for, Grant?
Just going to meet a couple guys out there, some of my friends. Talk about a couple of things, going out there for 4 days, and then I'm headed back to Houston, and I'm going to Boston, and then we're going to Aruba. So,
wait, 4 days? That's such a quick trip to Spain. Where are you going? What's the purpose?
So one of my friends, he has a they got a hookup on some hotels and some restaurants. We're gonna go out there and just travel, eat, have fun, talk a little business, and then head back on the 17th, and then I'm going to Boston.
What kind of business?
Yeah.
Is that like he can literally just like go with the wind. He's like, you know, someone invites him somewhere like across like not another country. He's like, yeah, sure, let's go. And he asked me if I wanted to come. I was like, not for.
He's like, I'll just pop over to Spain and then I'll pop back. It's like, well,
I don't think that's that crazy.
No, you're kind of like that too.
I mean, it's 4 days.
Very short time for like a long flight like that.
But how long of a flight is it from Houston? It's not. What is it? 10 hours?
I gotta check. Yeah, it's something like
he
that.
He doesn't
like
even know.
I gotta check. I'm gonna be sleeping the whole time. So I just, yeah. So I don't even know. Like Jules knows that about me. Like my schedule making skills are so bad. Like she literally has to tell me half the time when we have a meeting. So I'm like all over the place. But it's somewhere around that. It's like 12 hours, 10 hours, something like that.
That sounds about right.
It's probably like 8 to 9 hours from Boston.
Yeah.
What was the longest flight you guys did when you were traveling for the show? Do you remember?
It was the first one. It was when we went from LA to, where did we go? Madrid.
Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We went to, Spain. Yep. That was the longest flight. And I don't even know how long was that? I don't even know how long that was.
Felt like a year, honestly. Layover. Yeah, it was horrifying.
You didn't have a direct?
No.
Oh, no, because you're coming from LA. Sorry,
and
we're on the East Coast.
We did have like an hour and a half to get ready. And I brought 3 suitcases. So I'm like panicking, trying to like get all my stuff into 2. And then just was like shuffled into an airport. And I was like,
Oh my gosh. Wait, so Grant, when you guys do those trips, do you fly first and then the girls are in the back?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. It sounds no, we don't fly on the same plane. Like I remember when we were filming, they were like hiding me and stuff, and you know, we like in the airport or in the plane, but hopefully everybody's flight was comfortable, you know. But I know now, me and Jules, when we travel, we're everywhere, so we're gonna be hopefully we're gonna be in business our first.
What's been the most exciting thing that you guys have done since post show?
Honestly, just hanging out with her family and getting to know her family. I think that's probably, besides being with Jules, that's like the biggest blessing. And we're getting used to. I mean, we're just coming off the show, so we're kind of being private with what we're doing, and giving people bits and pieces, but just hanging out with her family and getting to know her family, her sister, her sister's husband is my brother-in-law, and Jules' dad, her mom, and she has such a big family, so that's really been probably one of the best things for me.
My birthday party was fun.
Okay.
Yeah, your birthday party is fun. And we've been drinking a lot of wine, so.
Wait, tell us about your birthday party.
We just had, it was pretty much all of the girls, like the Monday night crew that all got together with me on Mondays to watch the episodes.
Mm-hmm.
All of them and their husbands. We went to my girlfriend's house, and we had a sommelier come and do like a private wine testing. And we had the
so
chateau,
fun.
we were in our cozies, and we drank a lot of wine, and it was just really fun.
That's a great idea, actually. Like for like a birthday party, if you want to do something like at home, but still like an activity. I didn't even know you could do that.
Super fun, and she was amazing.
That's so.
Yeah,
great.
she was telling me wines. I didn't even know wine and cheese. I didn't even know I liked it, but now I'm a fan. So.
Oh, you never used to drink wine?
No, I was a Hennessy guy. I don't remember the last time I drank Hennessy. I've been drinking wine. I've been drinking so much wine. I've been drinking a lot of wine. So.
Well, you're getting with an Italian, so you have no choice.
Listen, but I like it. I like it better on that side. So I like it better with the wine.
It's also it's like the beginning of a relationship. Like I feel like we drank wine all the time when we
just
first
drank
got
a
together.
lot in the beginning.
Yeah,
I feel like you're just going. It's also like
you go to dinners. You have more romantic dinners.
When you're cooped up for so long, like when we were seeing each other on the happy couple weekends, we would obviously like be like, yeah, like let's order food, let's have a drink. Like you're trying to make it like fun and you're trying to do things. And then once you can be out, it's like that, but the opposite. You're like, let's go out, let's have drinks, let's be with friends. Like a lot of like social drinking activities right in the beginning was at least our experience.
100%. Oh my gosh. I like this past week was my first week that I had really nothing going on. And I was like, I am not like even smelling alcohol. Just because it's so consistent.
Yeah,
you're like, I need a cleanse. I need a juice cleanse.
Severely.
I think our first vacation was like that. Didn't have anything to do with like the show or anything. Was Spain. I think
we went to Tulum with Abigail and
that
Noah,
doesn't
but
really count.
Like a romantic, just the two of us. Yeah, we went to Spain.
Are you going to Barcelona?
Going to Madrid. We're going to Madrid. Yeah.
I have a great restaurant in Barcelona, but you're not going there.
Next time. So. Circle back if you
time,
decide to go.
We'll hit together, Joe. One time in the future.
Yeah. What do you think of when you hear Amazon Prime? Delivery trucks out so easy. Right now,
Etnogestrel implant 68 milligram radio non-hormonal birth control methods such as condoms. Remove 1-877-467-5266 for more information. There are so many options out there, so it's
apply. See website for details. Not available at Metro with T-Mobile in the past 6 months. Tax applies.
Looking to become a nurse? You have more workforce. WorkWise is an innovative technology powered by AI and data-driven insights. WorkWise empowers healthcare organizations to achieve ultimate flexibility while delivering exceptional patient care. From predictive analytics to advanced workforce management capabilities, WorkWise is your all-in-one solution to optimize outcomes. It's time to transform your workforce strategy. Visit amnpartners.com and see how WorkWise can work for you.
So what are you guys is Boston still the plan?
Boston is still the plan. Actually, we're going out there after.
Visit amnpartners.com and see how WorkWise can work for you.
So what are you guys is Boston still the plan?
Boston is still the plan. Actually, we're going out there after I go to Spain, and after we hit up Aruba, we're going to go look for. I'm going to look for some places. We've been contacting some people and figuring things out. So, yeah, looking to go out there very soon after this whole hectic kind of travel is done and get life started.
Nice. Do you have kind of like a rough timeline of when you're thinking you want to sign a lease for?
Yeah, we're gonna do. I think as of right now, around like Father's Day weekend, we'll go out there and look, and either we're gonna try to get like a 6 month or a year lease, and then depending on how things go, we're gonna look for whatever's next, which could possibly be a home or but we're just taking things one step at a time and enjoying life.
Yeah.
Juliana, what part of Boston would you want to live?
So it's actually one of my friends. She's an amazing real estate agent. Her name's Kelsey. I just kind of told her, I wouldn't mind being in the city. I work in like the Back Bay area, South End, Back Bay area. I would love to live in the North End, but I think it's just going to be too small. I don't think we'd be able to like find anywhere that has enough space for the both of us. And I also told her that like I'm totally fine being like in a suburb outside of the city, just like I am now, like Waltham, Newton. My sister's in Framingham, like Weston, Wayland. So I told her I'm really not like, we don't have too many, I guess, like
restrictions,
wants. Yeah. I want to find something comfortable and whatever makes the most sense. So
is it more about like the part, like you want to find somewhere that you love and you're kind of flexible on the neighborhood that you're in? If you're like, oh my gosh, this apartment's beautiful, it's in our price range, it has everything we want, like you'll be flexible on what location it is?
Totally. Yeah. I just want to be like still close to my fam, obviously.
What are like the non-negotiables? Like when Joe and I moved to New York, we were like, this is very New York. Obviously, I think Boston probably has all this, but we need in-unit washer and dryer was our number one thing. What else did we say?
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable.
That's probably just, I think that was the main one.
Yeah, we wanted
like
a
dishwasher.
Dishwasher was a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we needed our bedroom to be able to fit a king size bed.
Oh, yeah.
That was mandatory. And natural light. I mean, it's,
we don't have that much of that.
We don't have that much, but we have like enough that it's doable.
You need to have some at least. And I think Grant and I were like, we were actually talking about this last night. And I was like, so like, are we going to look at like 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms? And he was like, I think 2, because we could have a bedroom and like an office, because both of us like work from home occasionally. And I was like, but 3 might be good, because then we can have like a closet and like a get ready glam room, so.
I know, I'm looking at like your shelving right now, like your shoes lying in the back. I'm like, seems like a 3rd bedroom, aka closet, would be a fit.
Yeah, totally. She got all that. Me, I just got some protein shakes in the back and whatever's going on with me. But yeah, I think we'll probably get like a 3 bedroom, 3 bedroom, something like that. 1 bedroom, an office, and then a nice closet for us.
Okay.
Nice. You can also use like a guest room, or I'm assuming. Any like Bachelor Nation friends that are going to be couch crashing when you guys get your place?
Yeah, I was going to say, have you hung out with anybody post show?
Yeah, we hung out with Jules and Allie Joe are really, really close. We hung out with her. We went to her Rumble boxing class. But I think for the most part, we've really been like, it's really amazing, which Jules really let me into her life, is like the circle that she has around her and her friends, because, you guys probably got enough of my lone wolf tattoo during the season, but I just being around her friends and her family is really cool. And we've been hanging out with people from Bachelor Nation, but really her group of friends they really accepted me and brought me in.
Oh, that's amazing. That's got to feel good for you too, Juliana.
Yeah, it's nice. Just and I will give you props, because like there are so many people, and like they're also nice and friendly, but sometimes it can be like overwhelming, but Grant does like a really good job just being, I don't know, you're very personable, and you can kind of like have conversations with everybody and anybody, and I don't have to like look over and be like, should I go rescue him? You kind of really can handle your own with everybody. So
sometimes I might do an occasional Irish goodbye. Not with your friends though, but like we'll just occasionally go to the bathroom or something. But
that's fine.
You're like, where's Grant? Oh, he left.
Did you guys do Stagecoach this year, or Coachella? Any of those?
No.
We
were. I mean, I think we were both offered to go to all of them, but during, I forget what it was. Oh, during the first week of Coachella, or the second week of Coachella, we were in Florida. We were visiting my aunts, and then we hung out with Allie Joe. And then Stagecoach, I really did want to go, but I had already had a trip planned with my aunts and my cousins to New York. and we do it every year. And I was like, I'm not going to miss that because I'll have like such bad FOMO. But I already told next year, I think I'm going to go to Stagecoach. So don't keep me in the loop because then I'll start to get FOMO a year out.
There you go. How do you guys feel that Paradise is in the works?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for there to be just like another show for people to talk about, and I also can't wait to watch it and just like support all the girls and the guys and see how it all unfolds.
Out of the girls from your season, is there anybody that you hope matches with somebody that you either know or know of?
I mean, obviously I want Allie Joe to find her man. I don't really know like the Bachelor Nation guys too well, other than the ones from Jen's season. And I don't know that Allie Joe is like any like of their, I don't know if they're any of like Allie Joe's like type, We also don't know if
Allie Joe's going to be there or not. So that's true. If she goes,
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Grant, what was your advice to your boy Hakeem before he went down?
Just told him to have fun. I just told him to have fun, be yourself, and whoever accepts you for you is going to love you for you and accept you for who you are. And, what she doesn't struggle with, just be yourself and don't be somebody different, So that was my advice. And I'm sure he's definitely going to be one of the most outspoken people there. So we don't have to worry about that.
If you were a betting man, do you think he comes home single, in a relationship, engaged, heartbroken?
I think he's going to come home in a relationship. That's the goal. I think he's going to come home in a relationship.
That wasn't the question, Grant. The question is, you're a betting man. If you're going to put money on it, your money.
I'm not a betting man.
But you are in this scenario. Who are you betting on? What are you betting on?
If I had to put money on it, I'll put money that he comes home in a relationship.
Okay.
I know he's going in there with his heart. So, I think he's going in there with really genuine. And I think that, if I had to bet, I think he's going to be in a relationship.
Okay.
Well, we shall see. We're excited to see the season of Paradise.
And listen, at the bright side, we're going to see a lot of really good facial reactions from him. So that's going to be.
I'm just anxious about him and the spiders. Not that I actually ever think I saw a spider when we were down there, but Costa Rica, there's a lot of creepy crawlers.
Listen, it's going to be one of the many perks of watching the season is just seeing him with spiders and see what he's going through. It's going to be funny.
Either of you have an opinion on how you think Zoe will do in this situation? Because I know she kind of struggled during Grant's season.
Yeah.
Any opinions on her?
It was funny you say that because I was just going to say, I wonder if her and Hakeem will hit it off, because I remember when we were standing at a rose ceremony one time, she like looked at Latia and I and was like, I've got to go. I just saw a tarantula. Like,
yes. She actually said on the podcast that Grant, I think on one of your dates, she said she saw a huge spider and it's like her biggest fear. And we were like, you and Hakeem need to band together and have an exterminator come in.
I feel like her and Hakeem would be a great couple.
That did happen. That happened. There was a spider on a date. And I know during the AFR or during the tell-all Gen season, they brought out the big spider for Hakeem. So we'll see, That's part of the fun of watching Paradise. We're going to see we're going to see everybody's personality really come out. So I'm excited for that.
It is. Nature and the wildlife always adds a good element, an additional element to the experience.
That's going to be like one of the most, it's going to be one of the most fun things, So.
Yeah. Juliana, we saw that you were wedding dress shopping. Tell us everything. How did it go?
So it was actually for my little cousin. She's getting married, and that's why part of the reason why I went down to Florida is because she was going wedding dress shopping, and she asked me if I wanted to come. So nice. I did not try on any dresses. My aunt did make me put her wedding dress on when we got back to the house, but I didn't want to like cloud her day. I wanted her to feel really special. So, and she picked out a really gorgeous dress, and I can't wait to go on the hunt for mine.
Oh, that's so fun. Did you get any inspo of like what silhouettes you liked, what you think you may want to wear?
Okay, like honestly, I just love everything. She tried on all the different styles and I was like, that's gorgeous. And oh my God, that's so beautiful. And wow, like I think I need to find out like the exact venue so that I can have something to go off of because I could like go do anything.
Like weather too. Like I feel like I always thought I wanted to wear like a long sleeve wedding dress, and then we got married in Charleston and I was like, well, that's just obviously not going to work out.
Yeah. So, I mean, I definitely know I really hope that we get married in Italy. So by the water. So I feel like that is, I just gotta like hone in on that. But we are going to Italy.
We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen for sure.
When are you guys going?
We're going in July, first week of July.
That's so exciting.
Nice.
We're in Italy.
What part?
We are going to Capri and Ischia.
Nice.
I'm not familiar with.
I just
Ishka.
saw I just sent you that Instagram reel at that hotel on the Amalfi Coast.
Yeah.
I wanted to book immediately, but it's like $3,500 a night. I'm like, that's just crazy.
Okay, well, don't book that. Don't book that.
No, I'm not.
We'll just look at it on Instagram.
Feel free to say fuck off to me if you guys don't want to answer this question. But there was a lot of like drama surrounding Latia after the finale. I don't know what you guys touched on and what you didn't. Just kind of like, where are you at now with it all? Have you moved on?
Yeah, we definitely moved on from that. Go ahead, Jill. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's fine. I think we're definitely moved on. I feel like I said, that even just like the AFR has felt like such a lifetime ago, and we've lived so much life since then. I think immediately afterwards you have all of these emotions and everything, and you can take things personally, but I think at this point it's water under the bridge. I hope she's doing really well. And yeah, nothing really has happened since, so that's good.
That's good.
That's good. It's got to be part of the excitement of a new season coming around also.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm happy that things have come and went. Nobody's really talking about us anymore or anything. And we're just like going about living our lives. I think that's something that's the beauty of it,
Did you say you're going to potentially look at wedding venues when you go to Italy?
I think we should.
I mean, you're already there.
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of timeline of when you think you may want to get married?
No, I mean, I told Grant that when it comes time, because right now, we're really just taking life like one day and one moment at a time. And, we're focused on the move and just kind of getting like life situated, being together. I told him that when he wants to start talking about that and he feels like we're at that point, he has to repropose.
Okay.
Really?
So we will know that you're starting to wedding plan when we see the reproposal.
Yes.
Same ring or new ring?
Oh, same ring is fine.
She's like, I wouldn't turn down a second ring if he wants to buy me one.
That's funny.
Anything you got new going on? Any opportunities that you guys are both doing? Anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I just been working. Just been, crushing it with my career that I had before the show. And I know Jules doing a bunch of cool things. And yeah, I just think that's really it.
Wait, guys, did you meet Madison from Love is Blind?
Oh my gosh.
Love is Blind, Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah. She, believe it or not, she went to high school with my two cousins, Sophia and Alana, that are down in Florida. Okay. And so she,
Wait, your cousin that you just went wedding dress shopping with?
Yeah.
Small world.
And so when I was down there, she asked Alana if she could, FaceTime her to talk to me. And it was so cute. And Madison is like so amazing. And I'm hoping that we're kind of in the talks and works of doing some sort of collaboration between her bracelets and me and my sister's loungewear line, Nice Girls label, where, the proceeds from a percentage of our proceeds will go to whatever cause it is that she's really working with. And so she's such a kind, like soft soul, and I love her so much. She's the best.
That's amazing. Did you watch Love on the Spectrum?
A little bit, yeah. And
Okay.
I'm obsessed with her.
So literally, I just finished going through my green card process, and it was like my comfort show through it. I'd never watched it, and my friend was like, "You have to watch season 3. It's just a great like enjoyable, fun, beautiful show to watch, and also just has like nothing to do with my green card process, which is the goal when I'm just trying to like check out." And I loved her so much, and she's obsessed with The Bachelor. It's like her favorite show ever.
Really?
Yeah, she like references Jen's season a bunch in
Was
it.
she on
She's always
season
like,
one?
I feel like I'm on my one-on-one date on The Bachelor. Like
I think she said that to us when we talked to her on FaceTime on the phone. She had said that that same thing to us. So
yeah, she's like a huge. My mom, I was watching it with my mom. She's like, "Oh my god, this is so funny!" Like she loves. Like, what are the odds that she loves The Bachelor so much? So I'm sure she was so excited to meet you because she literally said, "Like, would you watch?" I think she was like, "Will you watch Jen's season with me of The Bachelor?"
Yes.
And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, she knows Grant for sure."
Oh my God. Yeah. She was so excited. And I was like, I'm so excited to like be talking to you. You know what I mean?
Truly.
So cool.
Like I was like, I am fangirling that she watches the show that I was on.
It's so cool. Oh my God. And also congratulations on your green card. That's so exciting.
Oh, thank you.
Congrats on that. I saw that on Instagram. So that's congrats on that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, long time coming, but
long time.
Huge relief. Happy to be back in New York now.
Now having gone through everything, any advice you would give to, the next couple coming off the show for post show?
You go.
Just find the balance between, what people are seeing on Instagram or social media and the balance between what you keep personal, and what you keep in your own life. That would be my advice.
Yeah, that's good advice. I think the same thing. I think it's like, just because you allowed people into that, like a certain portion of your life, you have to understand that you don't have to like share everything, even though everybody like wants to see everything. I appreciate them for that. It's just that by nature, I've just always been a bit more of a private person, which is, I went on a reality dating show. So it sounds silly saying it, but I'm really trying to figure out like how to still let people into my life and me and Grant's life versus like things that I just want to keep to myself,
Yeah, no, I feel like we can totally relate. We had a lot of conversations on that topic as well when we came off the show of just like, okay, now that we have control over what and how much and when things are shared, like, where's that line? What are we both comfortable with? Where's the happy medium of like sharing and then also having privacy?
Right.
Yeah. I never want to feel like I have to share anything.
Right.
Yeah. You never want to feel like you have to do anything, period.
That's also true. But yeah, it's
the good thing. Yeah. If you feel like you're doing it because you have to, you're probably not doing it for the right reason.
Yeah. And I think you get a lot of couples after the show that feel like they are obligated to share or they feel the need to just post so much. And then it gets to the point where it's like, there isn't that balance between your relationship and what you share, and you kind of get lost in that.
Well, and I think it's so much easier to set those boundaries from the get-go with yourself and your social media versus like pulling back later on. I mean, look, like there's no right or wrong way to do it, but I think it's just easier to when you develop that habit and that routine of it all from the beginning.
100%. Yeah.
Juliana, besides Ellie, Joe, any girls from your season you plan on seeing anytime soon, or you're like, I'm done with them? I got my family in Boston, my friends, and have a nice life.
That is life, baby. But no, I go to New York a lot. So I was trying to meet up with Serafina, but she actually booked a flight out to Chicago when I was there. And then Beverly, I love her. I really hope I get to see her next time I'm in New York. And Parisa. Yeah, I hope to see Parisa sometime soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Grant, do you golf?
No, I don't golf. You know, I've been getting, you know, I've only played basketball. I box a lot, baseball, but you know, maybe my golf swing, I definitely could work on that a little bit.
I started playing last year.
Joe's
so
obsessed with
now
golf now.
Now I'm obsessed with. I'm not good, but like I'm trying.
You're not bad. You're getting
well,
better.
I'm getting better, but it's just like it's an addicting sport. But you're an athlete, so I thought maybe
I suck at golf. Literally,
Yeah.
I remember we were filming the show and Jesse Palmer. The one thing I'm good at is like driving the ball, but putting the golf. What is it? It's called? It's a golf ball, right? It's not like that. Putting is not.
What kind of ball did you think?
I don't know. Maybe it's called something else. I don't know. A rubber ball or something. I don't even know.
Grant, as the last Bachelor, have you had the chance to connect with the new Golden Bachelor yet?
Yeah, I actually went to the Get Real event.
Oh yeah,
and
how
he was
that?
there. Oh, it was fun. It definitely was interesting. It was really fun. There's a lot of familiar faces there, and yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
Nice. So, what do you think of the new guy?
I think he's cool. I think he's real. I think he's gonna be different. You know, I think he's gonna be. He's really interesting, and I think he has this like certain like aura or swag about him that's gonna be cool. You know, we'll just see how I got to talk to him, and you know, being the Bachelor is not an easy job, but you're fortunate if you come out of there with a relationship that's meaningful. So we talked and chatted about that, and I wish the best for him.
What advice did you give him?
That was it. Just go in there, be yourself. Like I think that's the one biggest thing. Just be yourself, and hopefully things work out.
Amazing. Any other highlights from the Hulu event?
Met Khloe Kardashian and Scott Disick. Come on.
Oh yeah, they were.
Juliana,
there.
you weren't there.
I opted out.
Yeah, we
Do you wonder where Juliana is, guys, when Grant is in 7 different countries in the same week? She's at home with her fam. Okay.
100%.
How was meeting Khloe and Scott?
It was cool. It was there, you know, it was cool, but they're you know, regular people like everybody else, and they just have, you know, some good conversations, and but it was definitely cool seeing them on TV and then seeing them in person, and it was a really fun time, really cool event.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
we were invited, but we couldn't go just because
We were in Montreal.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have flown all the way for that.
Joe also would have been with Juliana at home.
Listen, sometimes home is where the heart is, for real. So
It's just such a long flight, you know, and
Yeah,
it
it is.
was quick,
It is.
like event. I was like, you can go without me.
It's far. It's far. I feel like it's like 1 hour, let's do it. 2 hours, let's do it. 3 hours, I'm getting a little hesitant. 4, 5, 6.
5.5. Yeah.
5.5. It's
With
like,
a 3-hour time change.
it's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we let you guys go, anything you want to share? Anything new coming up?
Yeah, we just have a lot of travel planned, and we just got life planned, you know, getting ready to live life together. And I think, like I said, that's the most exciting thing. So nothing too crazy, just, you know, we're regular people, and we're ready to get going.
Nice.
We're getting our families together for Father's Day.
Father's
that'll be
Day,
really
yeah.
fun.
Will that
that'll
be the
be
first
nice.
time they meet?
No, they met at the AFR, the after
Okay.
party, but it'll be really fun, like to kind of just have everything calm. And I mean, I say calm, but my dad throws a really big Father's Day party every year. And so we're going to bring Grant's family into the mix. It'll be
Wait,
really
that's so funny. I've never heard of like a dad being like, I'm going all out for Father's Day. Like, let's go.
Jules' dad, she has one of the best dads, and her and my dad just hit it off the bat. They hit it off right off the bat. You know, they both worked in the car dealership, and they talk really often. So that's another unique situation that came out of this whole experience.
Oh,
Nice.
well, that's awesome. Well, we're excited to see and follow along with all your travel with Aruba, Italy, Madrid, Father's Day, all the things coming up. And thank you guys so much for coming on. And we're just, wishing you all the best moving forward.
Thanks for having us so much.
Thank you guys so much.
And thank you to our listeners. Thank you for tuning in to Bachelor Happy Hour. Make sure you download and subscribe to the podcast.
We have more exclusive interviews coming your way. So thanks for listening. Bye.